We are live. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us with Coffee Chats with Christina. I'm Megan Nicholson, Marketing Director here at Suttle-Straus, and we have a lot of fun items to show you today. So, Christina, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Good morning, ladies. We're here with Megan Nicholson, our marketing manager here at Suttle-Straus, and Effie McKinney from HPG. She has a mix of products. They own about 8 or 10 different companies with lots of different products that they're going to show us today. We're going to talk about what's trending this year, what's upcoming trending for next year. It's going to be great. I am the merchandising and promotional account manager here at Suttle-Straus, and I am going to turn it over to Effie, and she's going to talk to us about some really great new products.
So the first top trending item I'm going to talk to you today are going to be our custom friendship bracelets. Oh, sorry, I think I froze there for a minute. So here's our custom friendship bracelets. As you can see, all the different beads. You can customize any color bead. And then if you look over here, you can make a fun little saying on there. So you can have a fun little one. This one says that. They come in 2 different sizes. You can do a children's size or you can do an adult size. And I just want to show you this one. You can kind of see the different kinds of beads on that one too. So.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I feel like this one in your hand right now, Effie, would be really great for the 250th quincentennial.
You got it. Yeah.
Are you getting a lot of orders for that type of product in the red, white, and blue?
We are. Just in general, and friendship bracelets in general are so popular. It's one of the top trending new items.
This year. Oh, yes. What's that online? There's a really trendy online that does the friendship bracelets too that all the kids have been wearing.
Yes.
So it's really cool to have one in the promo space that we can customize. Can you tell us more about the customization though?
Fully customized. You can do whatever you want. So again, if you have a PMS color bead that you want, we can find that for you. If you want to print on a bead, like you see this one has a symbol of a heart, we can do that for you. You can do whatever you want. And it's only going to be 100-piece minimum, fully customized. You can even have glow-in-the-dark beads.
Oh my God, that is so fun. I can think of so many ways to use that this summer, all the fun summer parties and the conferences. I noticed on the other one you were showing us, the little hang tag. I love that little retail. It kind of gives it like a little bit of a bougie boutique retail feel. Can we custom print that hang tag?
We can. It's just for additional cost. We can go ahead and do that little hang tag for you. Not a problem.
Oh my God, that's so cool. We could even put a SKU on there if our clients wanted to sell it in their company store, so that they can scan it and check customers out. That is a really cool product. I love that. I can't wait to show my clients that.
Yeah, I think it'd be great at conferences, trade shows, or if you're having an event like franchisee event for some franchisers or anything with kids. I feel like they'd go nuts over it.
High school, colleges, product launches, nonprofit. And you know who made these very popular? You know who we're thinking for these? Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
the Swifties.
I was actually just thinking about our nonprofit friends, right? Because it's always friends of something, right? Isn't that the perfect way to say thanks for your donation? Thanks for being our friend. I love that.
And as low as only 100-piece minimum, and you just need about 20 days, and we can make these happen for you.
Okay, what's the starting price per piece on that, Effie? Where do they start at?
Around $275.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love that price point. That is super cool for something that's so highly customizable. That's really neat. Thanks. That's a great product. I love it.
Awesome.
All right, next up.
Our next one is going to be our die-struck phone in charms. These are going to be our wine charms. Can you see those? They are fully customized. They are going to be die-struck and they're going to be zinc, and then we color fill them. So fully customized, whatever little symbol you want to make, maybe a mascot, we can do that for you. You can do them individually. I'm going to show you another little close-up right there. Or maybe you have a message that you want. We can use this nice little backing board and we can put 4 on there as a nice little set. Right there.
That is so cool. It almost gives it like a jewelry grade feel, like a high-end kind of boutique-y feel.
Mm-hmm. We got our wine glass ready. Nice.
A little too early,
Friday,
right?
Ladies.
I put my coffee in there, but you can kind of see, and they're so easy to attach to the wine glass. If you can kind of see right here, you just got that little loop right there. You just loop it around and you put it right on the wine glass.
That is super cool. I love that. The retail inspired packaging, HPG has really upped their game with their retail style and packaging. It just gives it such a boutique-y feel. I love that. So that backer card can be 100% full color custom, right, Effie?
You got it, whatever you want.
Looks like they come in a set of 4 and then they're individually poly bagged.
Yep. Yep. We can
I
do a
love it.
set like that. Or if you just need a single for that one-time event, we can also just do one-offs too. So you got both options.
That is super cool. I could see that being used in like a kit, like a employee appreciation or client retention gift with like maybe a wine opener and a wine glass. That would be super cool.
It's great for sales award events too. You could place them on all the wine glasses, before the event. So have them on the table with that too. Beverage companies just love those too for their different bottles. They can make different flavors out of them too. So yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I could see even the wineries here around town or distilleries just selling them in their own shop as a retail item with all their different flavors as like different icons. So that'd be really cool.
I love that, Megan. That's a great idea. That's a really neat idea.
And they're about 1 inch. They're about 1 inch for the size. You can kind of see that. So.
Okay. That is so cool. And so the graphics on these, Effie, is it better, with die struck and enamel fill like you have? Can you explain that printing the process for us, for our viewers, so that they understand?
So it's die struck. So it's an outline basically of the metal, and then we just fill it with the color. So it's enamel. It's not going to chip or anything. They put it through, to heat it up, and then they cool it off. So when they do it through the machine, so it's not going to go anywhere. You get that nice vibrant color with it.
Okay, but this process is better for simpler graphics, right? Not necessarily small type and things like that.
Correct. You can get a lot though with this. I mean, because look at the wine glass, for example. You get a lot of detail with it, but you got to remember the size is only 1 inch. So if it's very detailed, it's not going to work for this item specifically.
So this is more for like an icon. This would work perfectly with the Suttle-Straus S icon, I feel like.
Perfect. It would look beautiful. Yes, you got that. Awesome. And then kind of in that same category, you are going to have the cell phone charms. Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
The flower. And these are cool. They just attach, like you can see, you just put them behind your case. You put the little string right there and you have it. And mine's sitting right there because that's MagSafe. So again, with that zinc right there. But these are fun. This is probably the biggest trend in the college market right now. They want a little bling on their phone, their mascot. It's fun, with that.
Yeah, it goes right along with the whole trend of all the different charms and the stuffy charms and all the charms their kids are putting in the Crocs. I love that. A little George Peach.
Yeah. So anything you want. And the cool part is it's custom. So you can make this unique to your brand. Whatever you want, we can make it happen for you,
Okay.
My kids have been obsessed with
Sorry, Megan.
Oh, I say my kids have been obsessed with putting things on their zipper chains on their backpacks. So I'm sure you could put them on there too.
You could, and we do have zipper pulls that clip on too. I don't have one right here, but we do have those too. So right on trend.
That is super cool. What is the minimum on that?
They are going to be 100 piece minimum, and you are going to be looking at about 20 working days for production after your proof approval on that one because they are custom made.
Now, typically in the print industry, because as you know, we're printers by trade. Usually when we have to create a die, there's some extra expensive, usually, cost to create that die. Is there an expensive die cost that goes along with that, Effie, or is it just there's regular setup?
Just your regular setup on that one. So.
Oh my God, I feel like that would give you a lot of savings as a client to not have to pay for that die,
Yes.
Awesome. That is so cool. Thank you. I love those products.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Speaking of the kids' backpack, I hear you got something for lunch bag coming up.
Yes,
next.
Great segue. I love that. We have our brand new zip gel reusable storage bag. So here, this is great because we are going to a one-time use and we're going to eliminate all that plastic waste. So this is our brand new, like I said, reusable storage bag. So as you can see, it has a nice gusset. You can put your sandwich in there. But the cool part about this, I'm going to take the sheet of paper out. And can you see the gel back here, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that? Do you know what I can do with that? I can throw this in the freezer now.
Get out of here.
No, right? And so now I'm going to have my nice cold reusable storage bag right here. So throw it in the freezer. Then I can put my sandwich in there. I'm going to take it to on my road trip, right, this summer. It'll keep nice and cold in there. Maybe you have some other things you want. Great for charcuterie to go. Your cheese is on that too. So
Oh my God,
Yes.
I love that. The biggest question I think I have about this product, Effie, is, I remember taking my lunch, in high school and then later on in life as I grown up to work, right? You pack that sandwich in the morning, you put it in your bag, and by noon, any condiments you put on it made the bread mushy and everything condensated, and it just wasn't as great as it would have been fresh. Does
Nope.
this, the condensation from the freezer part of it, does it make your bread wet?
Does not make your bread bad at all because it's in a separate little pouch back there. So yes, you'll have a nice crisp sandwich, not soggy bread, ready to go when you want to eat your sandwich.
I
So
love that. And it's super green friendly because you're not using all the extra plastic baggies and all of that. That's really cool. This is probably one of my favorite products so far. I can think of so many ways to use this.
yes, one of my favorite products, just good for everybody who's on the go, right? And we're all on the go. So, and you keep it cold so then you don't have to worry about it spoiling either.
Yes, absolutely. You know what else? Medications that
I
you
was
have to
just going
keep
to tell
cold.
you that. Yes, because people
I
have to
was,
travel. Insulin is one of them that has to stay cold too.
yes.
And maybe you have a dog that's sick too. Put it in there. They're his medicines and stuff too. So that
Or
is
even
another
like
good
as
one.
wet food if you're traveling and
Yes.
you're doing like the farmer's dog, wet
Yes.
foods, natural foods.
And you could also use it as an ice pack if you had to, right?
I love it. I can think of
Put
so
it,
many industries to use this for, but I really think it's going to be just a hit in just the business and nonprofit and school, university
schools,
space.
teachers, nurses. Don't forget about this one. Nurses, a
Oh,
lot of nurses bring their lunch to work. So that's another good
Okay.
industry too. You may
How,
be wondering, you want to know how to wash it?
yes, I was just going to ask you that. I was
Oh,
just going to
yes.
ask you how
You're
do you wash
probably
it?
wondering, do I throw this in the dishwasher? Please do not put this in the dishwasher. You're going to want to wash it out with soap and water. Take your soap and water, get in there, get everything cleaned out. And then I recommend drying it out as good as possible. Take your towel, your paper towels, because it has that gusset right there. So, just you want to dry it out as much as possible. And I would actually, if you have something and you want to leave it open like this,
Yeah,
leave it open if you can to let it air out to get all that moisture out of there,
sure.
after you're
So you don't
washing
grow anything funny in there.
it.
How
No.
how robust is this product? Like, how many uses do you think you can get out of it?
It's
Wash and
gonna
dry.
it's gonna depend on how well you take care of it, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, I have had one without the gel in the back and it lasted me a year. As long
Okay.
as you're cleaning it and washing it properly and letting it dry, this is a product that can last a long time for you.
That is super cool. What's the size, Effie? Will you help us with the
The,
size so we
yeah,
can get
the
people
size is
watching?
going to be 10.5 by 8 and 2 5/8 deep for that nice gusset. So it's a really good size.
I feel like you could put a yogurt in there and a sandwich and even your spoon or maybe some berries and granola for your yogurt.
Yes,
That's a
you
yeah.
really
could.
good size. I feel like my whole lunch would fit in that, really.
I
A lot
agree.
bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, you could fit a whole sub
Right?
sandwich in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you could even just toss your salad in there and just
Pick it up.
open the gusset at the bottom and eat it like a walking salad with a fork.
And just another idea with this too, if you do any mailing pieces, you could easily do a custom insert in here, right? Put it inside there and you put it in one of those bubble envelopes and send it. It's not going to break the bank to put this and mail this one either.
That's an excellent idea. You could even do like a 9 by 12 or
Yeah.
envelope. That's a really great idea. I love that, Effie. Thank you for that idea.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. What's the minimum on this guy?
This one is going to be 150 piece minimum.
Okay. And where's the price point start?
This one's going to be under $5, so a great price
Oh,
point,
nice.
affordable.
Well, and I feel like a box of sandwich bags is more than $5. And how long does the disposable sandwich bag last you?
I
This you
use
get,
it and
your
throw it
brand
away.
is out there walking, you're elevating your brand, you're saving the environment, and you're eating good food. I mean, you can't really go wrong with this product. I can see so many uses in so many industries. Loving
Yes,
this.
one of our top new trending products for 2026. So
Awesome. Thank you, Effie. Effie's bringing all the good stuff today, Megan.
I'm
Yeah, what's
trying.
next?
Okay, how about a flashlight? We have our new Cobb pen light right here. Can you see this?
Ooh.
You know what I love about this? It's slim.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
not
tiny.
it's not bulky. And do you see that? What's that? It's a clip right there. So if I had a hat on, I could clip it on my hat. Maybe if I'm wearing a belt, I could put it on my belt, or I can clip it in my backpack. So Yes, multifunctional, easy to use. You go out to walk the dog, you want to clip it, clip it on, and then you'll have your flashlight. Nice and slim. And I'm going to turn it around here, and you're going to see, can you see how bright that is?
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
it. So it's an LED, yeah?
Yes, LED. It's going to be 40 looms, so it's extremely bright. This one's going to have batteries in there, but don't worry, they're going to be the AAA batteries, so you can easily replace those.
I need one of these, Effie, 100%, because I get wildlife in my yard. I'm backed right up against to a nature preserve. So I
Yes.
get all manner of wildlife in my yard. The other night I had to go out and move a giant 24-inch around snapping turtle. He was huge. I'm forever like losing my flashlights. This would be so handy because it's so small. I could just leave it right by the door.
You could, or you could clip it on. Like I said, every industry likes this, especially manufacturing too. So, good safety light, as I call it.
Yes, ma'am. It looks like it's heavy. It looks metal.
It's
Is it really
aluminum, so it's aluminum, so it has a good weight to it. You'd be impressed
nice?
by it. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a really robust little product. I love it. What's the price point?
You're
Where do
gonna
these
be
start and what's the minimum?
you're gonna be 150 piece minimum, and you're gonna be under $5. So
Oh,
again,
wow.
another
Yeah,
great price point on this one. Yeah.
that is really cool. I love that a lot. What are the decoration options? Is that laser engraved?
You got it. It's laser engraved down there. So it's always going to show when we laser, it's always going to show up white, of course. So that's
I love
right inside the product. And if you run your finger over it, you will feel that logo right
get a
into
little bit
it.
of depth. I love the
Yes.
laser engraving on products like this, Evie, because I just feel like they're so dual use. That's something I would use all the time. I would keep it in my car. I would keep it by the door for when the dog goes out, for when I take out the trash. So I feel like you're using a lot, you're handling a lot. Maybe if it's pad printed or screen printed, that logo would rub off, but this is just engraved right in it. So your brand is elevated forever.
It is, yes. And everybody can use a good flashlight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been
Absolutely.
having a lot of storms here in Wisconsin this week. It's tornado season, and I feel like this would be great for insurance companies or roofing companies or just a safety kit,
Yes.
for everybody to have
Oh,
in their home
yes,
just
yes.
when
You
the
guys had the
power goes
bad
out.
weather too.
We could do a little kit too. We've got a bunch of home service franchises, and they love to do kits for their new franchisees or their new owners coming into the network. So I could totally see us putting together a kit with like a little tape measure, a fridge magnet, for service call, that type of thing. This is an excellent little kitting guy.
Yes, love it.
I like it.
All right, where are we next?
I think, don't we have a really nice coffee tumbler coming up?
We do. We have the
Yes.
glass and cork to go tumbler. Oh my gosh, this is so trendy, right? It's glass, and then you have the cork, and then you have the silicone top on that. 11.8 ounces. So you can get your hot tea in there and your coffee. You're walking out the door ready to go. You can take it with you. It'll fit in your car.
That's wonderful. What about cold? Will it keep your ice and
It's
stuff cold, or is it only meant for hot?
it's meant for hot beverages only. And did you check out the imprint on the cork right there? That's laser etched on there.
I love the cork because I feel like my little hand always, gets hot with my hot coffee, right? So I feel like the cork really helps. And it's very like class. I feel like it's very elevated and classy.
Very trendy. I feel like what's going on in the retail world today
Yeah.
with your little tumblers.
So how do you wash it with that cork ring on there?
Well, I have the solution for you. You can just pop the cork ring off
Oh my
like
gosh,
that. Yeah, this
that's
is,
so
I would not,
perfect.
yeah, and wash this one in soap and water again and not into
Okay.
the dishwasher. And then, these will dry perfect
Okay.
for you. But yeah, so practical. You got you can throw it into your bag, spill proof with the closure on that one too. So,
Wonderful. So a lot of our clients are travelers and,
yes.
they'll bring everybody out to Dallas or Chicago for a conference. I'm just worried that, glass is super trendy and everybody wants glass over plastic and aluminum now, that's going to be your top pick. But for travel, I'd be afraid it get broken in a bag. Do they come packaged at all? Do they have any individual packaging?
They do. They come individually in a white box, so you don't have to worry about that. If they're at a conference and they want to take it, it's in a nice box. You can, put that in your carry-on, or you just put it into your briefcase and take it with you.
Okay. Question, can the box be customized though?
That one is just stocked right there. If
Okay.
you want to do a full customized, something we can do, but it's gonna be a huge minimum to customize the box.
We could also do like we could print a
Yes.
belly band in house and slip a
I,
belly
I
band
was
on
just
there
gonna
or
tell
label
you
too.
that, or a label if you wanted to print a full color label or a sticker. Yes, you guys could totally do that. That's what I would recommend with that one. So
Absolutely. What's the minimum and starting price on this one?
this one's gonna be 144 because you have to make sure you buy a case of them, and they're gonna run around 850.
I love it. I love it. Megan, can you think of any of our clients right now that would really love this? I feel like Epic Systems is very green oriented. I feel like this would be right up their alley.
Yeah, I just love all the trend of these products is that things everyone can use every day. Like everybody has to drink coffee or whatever, their morning drink. Everybody needs something to bring their lunch to work. Everybody could use a flashlight. So that's when promo products become really effective, is when they're useful and they're going to be used multiple times. And every time someone uses it, their brand's just right there in front of your face, right? So
Well, yeah, I mean, we talk about ROI all the time, Megan. We talk about impressions, number of marketing impressions that we get, whether it be for our socials or our clients' websites and their hits. So, I mean, same thing here. How many impressions do you get out of this beautiful glass? I mean, because it stays around forever unless you drop it and it breaks.
Right.
It's something that's going to stay in your home for 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Impressions, they take this out wherever they go, right?
Yep.
And so again, there's that brand, and I love that when you can take it out into the community, out into, to your events, and just have the brand there.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And glass will last such a long time. My kid got a water bottle from Walmart for the Easter Bunny, and she put it in the dishwasher. We didn't know it wasn't dishwasher safe. It shrunk. And so she got one use out of it, whereas this would, last much longer. So
And just let you know, just glass in general, being glass mugs, glassware is up 30% in the promotional product industry over last year already. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you attribute some of that trend, Abby, to the bigger green initiatives that are happening? Is that where that's coming from?
Exactly where it's coming from, and glass versus plastic when you're drinking out of it,
Absolutely. And I think even especially being in Wisconsin, we have so much amazing agriculture and farmland and the dairy industry. I feel like our Wisconsiners are even more green initiative and green forward than a lot of the other states. So I really think this is going to be a hit for some of our local buyers. Thank you for sharing this one with us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we got a fun drink product, it looks like.
Yeah, we're in the drink
My
category
favorite.
right now, right? So, everybody buys can coolers, right? Let's elevate it a little bit with our slap wrap for your beverages. So you're probably wondering, what's a slap wrap? Well, you can see this. I'm just going to show you, this starts off white. So we have that beautiful full color imprint there. You can design, put whatever you want on there. And you're probably wondering, what's a slap wrap? Well, everybody drinks a different size beverage today. They might be drinking a seltzer. They might be drinking out of a bottle. They might be drinking, a regular soda can. So a slap wrap is your answer because it's going to fit on any beverage. And basically you just slap it around and you got your slap wrap around your can, just like that.
Oh my God, I love that. Those slim cans are so popular now, Effie, like all the different malts, the coolers for summertime. This is so convenient. We ultimately every year, Suttle-Straus does a can cooler. We'll have a company party, like a summer party, and we're just putting our soda cans in it and it's keeping it cool. Or we're outside playing cornhole. But there's all these different, even you've got like the mini soda cans now. You've got so many different slim bottle. You've got like the little Huggy that zips up for the bottles. This eliminates all of that. I love that. What a unique product.
It is. And the full color is great. We also have some fun, different stock shapes if you want to get a little creative. So, this is our standard one, but what about a truck? Right?
Oh my God, I love that.
So cool, right? It just starts here. You can design your truck, of course. You have your outline right here, and then you put all the graphics right there. Isn't that cool?
That is very cool. I love the little wheels, the die cut wheels. That's really neat. I can think of a bunch of industries that would use that, especially like our spirits distributors, our wineries, those types of things, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
What about a guitar for all the music festivals or Nashville events that go there? Music. Yes, right?
That
Isn't
is
that
so
fun?
much
And again, you just slap it
fun.
around.
We have a couple of music franchises that I am telling you are going to love this. I showed my client the slap wrap a few weeks ago, but I didn't know about the guitar one. So I'm super excited about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Look
love
at,
it.
So
So with
and
fun.
what about all the
material,
what about all the incentive trips? They're going to the beach. You got the sunglasses, so you can set the mood there, so that's
oh
kind of
my God.
fun.
How great is that? That is
Yeah.
that beach trips and different company gatherings. That's so
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I could see that
Oh,
hitting all the hotels in Vegas or different resorts, all
yes.
Yeah.
inclusives and
Hawaiian theme there. And then we also just have like just an oval shape, so this one's like kind of the football, but you could put a different message in there too. So again, you got options with these. They're just fun, they're different.
Yeah, it's very unique and it's fun. It gets people talking. I feel like this one would be good for our Ask Icon too, for the
Um,
oval in the center.
and a lot of people do, some of your customers might be doing a private event at a concert, right? Or
Yeah.
a thing. You could do this as the invite to get into that VIP concert or the event and hand that out.
Oh, hey,
Just
it
an
could also
idea.
be like a VIP guest pass. Because you're carrying it around, it's wrapped around your beverage if you're at a concert and you want to
Yep.
get in backstage, that could be your backstage pass. That's really neat. What is it made out of, Effie? I remember in high school or some point, maybe middle school, we had those like slap bracelets. Is it the same material?
No, no, no. It's neoprene. So neoprene is the same stuff we make the can coolers out of. So that's
Okay.
what's going to keep your beverage from sweating, and keep it colder longer there. So yeah, neoprene. So yeah,
Keep my hands warm too.
yeah. I know because yeah, definitely.
Yes. So this is full color. Is it dye sublimated edge to edge then?
You got it. We
Oh my
could do
God.
whatever. You just
That
you
is
just
so
have
much
the
fun.
outline of it, and then any color, anything you want to do, we can put on that.
I love it.
is it
That
always
is really cool.
one-sided?
It's just one sided.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the other side we wouldn't be able to.
That is really cool. I've got to get that guitar shape out to my franchise, music franchise. That one's fun. I
And
really
now's
love
the time to be ordering your can coolers because spring and
Summer.
summer is right around the
Yeah.
corner.
it. You got it, ma'am. I think you probably have some travel items coming up for us. Yeah.
I think I do. We have the Nova Clutch Tech Organizer. This is for everybody on the go. What I like about this, before I open it up, it has a little hand strap on there. So if you are in a meeting and you want to take it with you, you don't want to take your whole backpack. You just want your cords and your techie items. This is just great to take out of your backpack. Nice big imprint area on there. Can you see that?
I feel like my
Yes.
phone would fit in there
Your
good
phone
too.
would fit in there, yeah. And let me open this up. I like things organized. I'm a neat person. So this is great for me with the different compartments. So you just had your phone. You could slide your phone in there. I'm pretty sure mine will fit in there. Yep. I'll slide my
Yeah.
phone in there. And then you're going to have another big pocket right here. So again, this is a great place to put your power bank, maybe your cords, maybe a pen. So you can put all your little techie, your earbuds, put all your techie items in here. And they're nicely organized. So when you put this into your backpack, your briefcase, you got it all together, nicely
That's
organized.
I really like that. I would put my flash drives in there, my little like presentation clicker, a little
Yes.
notepad to take like a little post-it notepad to take notes and a pen. That is really, what's the material?
It's going to be made. It's going to be made out of REPT, which is going to be that recycled plastic that it's made out of.
Nice.
Yeah.
And with the
So you got to
decoration.
eco-friendly again, sustainable item.
Yeah.
And then we are going to be doing a one color screen print on this item only.
Okay, awesome. Can it go in two locations, Effie? Can it screen print on the other side too?
I'm pretty sure we probably could do that. I just have to okay that with the factory. But as I look at it, I would think we would be fine because it's flat here and it's flat here. So,
Okay. All right. Does it come with any cords at all or charge
no
like a Google
cords,
charger or
no
anything like
nothing.
that?
You get the fun part of filling it yourself with all your favorite things you like to travel with or have on hand when you're on the go. A lot of people,
That little
work
strap.
remote. So this is a great thing just to take in the office if you have to go into the office one day. You got it all together in here.
Absolutely. I love that little strap. It'll fit in my carry-on perfectly. I can't wait to take this with me next time I fly into Wisconsin.
Yes.
I'm
And
very
just let,
excited to use this one.
Does
Yes.
it have any other colors or is it always black?
nope. This is, I don't know if it's showing black. This is navy actually.
Oh, navy. Okay.
But don't worry, it comes in black and navy and then a gray. So you got some nice neutral colors that it is offered in. So yes.
Absolutely. And it'll match your luggage and your carry-on.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. I love that one.
Well, what's up next?
I think we might have some more along that whole lunch line.
Well, we're on the go.
Yes.
We could take this with us if we're just going to the office for the day, right?
Yes.
I'm so excited about this product. I like a good bento box. Well, bento boxes are made out of plastic, so maybe you don't want plastic usage. Now we have the glass bento box. Isn't that cool? Look at the glass. So again, glass is trending right now. What I love about this piece is you got this huge imprint area. Look at that. Huge real estate.
That is
Nice
real
deep
estate.
size there. And to open it, nice snap closure. Probably have to use 2 hands there. Oops, no, I got my hair caught in there. Sorry. But you can kind of see how big that is. Look how deep that is, So this is great for your great home piece for your leftovers, right? Maybe you're, and you want to take them. But I feel like this is the best piece to take your lunch to work the next day or on an outing with you on that one.
Yeah. Is the lid hinged? It looks like the
Yep.
lid is
Yep.
hinged.
It is, yeah. So we can,
That's
so
that's
I can
nice.
I
I
can
have a
sit
problem losing
I can
my
sit
lid.
here, go all the way back and eat my lunch night.
Yeah, snacks
gotta
at
see my-
sports practice or snacks for the
Yes.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're always
Absolutely.
on the go. The kids are, right? After school, right to sport, their sporting event. You can just bring this with, and they have it all in there. So
For a
nice
road
nice
trip,
snap
put it
closure
in the
in there
back
too.
seat. Yeah.
I wonder about the lid, Effie. I know, like my Tupperware that I have and my glass that I have with plastic lids, like Pyrex and things like that. If you put a red sauce in it, it always stains that lid. Does this lid stain like that?
No, just wash it off with the soap and water and you're good to go. So yes. And I just love that's the thing I love about glass. If you
Yes.
have that marinara sauce and you put it in plastic, what's gonna happen? It's
gonna
gonna
turn
stain
everything
it,
color.
here. Yeah. So the glass is nice.
That is so awesome. So I'm assuming no dishwasher for this guy.
No dishwasher, just soap and water again with this one. And this one's easy to let dry out and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Does it only come in blue? Or is there
No,
other-
it comes in blue. It comes in other colors. So I think it's blue, green, black, and then red.
Okay. Does it have any individually packaging to protect the glass?
It's going to be poly wrap separately.
Okay.
So yeah, not in a box, but just nicely packaged when you get it, like wrapped around it for breakage. So.
And that's good because that's pretty thick glass. I know they have to be to put them in the microwave and things.
Yeah.
So I think that poly wrap will protect it just fine.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's the minimum on that one?
That one's going to be 100-piece minimum, and you're going to be around $750. So again, I think that's a great price point for a glass item.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really good, affordable promos here. This is excellent, and it's like Megan was saying, everybody needs them. There's not just one industry that some of these items work for. We love dual use swag.
So
Christina,
do
I think that should be our employee gift this year. You should suggest that to Mr. Strauss. I want one of
the
those.
bento box.
Yeah.
Should we just send him a sample, maybe?
I bet you we could do the bento box and the glass cork cup. Like do like a little kit.
That would be the best kit ever, right? Like you got everything you need. You got. That's a great idea. It's so cute. I gotta go back.
We could even do like a wheat straw utensil set.
Yes, look at that. And you're ready to go. Yeah, I love that idea.
Good idea, Megan.
Yeah.
Oh, these next 2 products that we're going to talk about, Effie, I'm really excited for. My clients are forever traveling and they're forever in conferences and they're always looking for that like unique wow factor when they've got to spend money to give out the swag at the events. And if they're going to spend money, we always look for that wow factor. I want to give them that bang for the buck, right? So these next 2 products I'm super excited about. You got some technology happening here that can't wait.
This is the Scribbler to go, and I think this is great for all your conference meetings that you're having. Great big imprint area on there. But the cool part about this item is when I open it, you're going to see a notepad right there, so I can take notes during the meeting, the conference. And then what you see on the side right here is going to be a whiteboard. So maybe you have key things you want to remember or follow-ups or to-dos. You could put them on right here on this side of the board, while you're taking your conference notes.
Yes, ma'am. This would be excellent for roundtables because they go around and they talk ideas. they get plans together. This would be so good for presentations. I can think of so many different creative agencies, ad agencies, when they're having their meetings for creative. This is a really fun. And does it come with the whiteboard, like the marker and the eraser
Yes.
and all
So
that?
you have the whiteboard, you have the pad of paper, you have your note paper right here. You're going to have your little dry erase to wipe it. And then this is really cool. You're going to have your dry erase black marker. And then on the other side, you're going to have your pen to take your notes. So you've got everything you need to do to be productive in a meeting now.
It's all inclusive. Oh, that's
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
Will you show me the front? Was there a belly band, like a retail
There
kind
was,
of
and
belly
I
band to tell about the
apologize.
product?
Yes. I apologize. It just fell off.
That's okay.
But you can kind of see. So you'll see that you'll give you the idea. This is going to be around the product, and then it's just going to give you the information what's included. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I love that. I love all of the elevated retail packaging HPG is investing in for us, because ultimately one of the things that happens is if my client is giving it as a gift, I ultimately have to go out and help them find custom packaging anyway. And sometimes it's making a custom box. Sometimes it's making a custom belly band. Sometimes it's individually polybagging. So the fact that HPG is coming to the table already with that retail and starter packaging really makes my job easier, and it also makes things less expensive for my customer because it's one less product they have to buy. It's one less piece of the puzzle. This is a really fun product.
When the notebook's used up, you could replace it with another standard notebook.
You got it. Yeah,
Slide
you just
it in
have to.
there.
Yep, you just slide it in there. Might not be able to get back.
So it's reusable.
Yeah, you can slide it right in there. You'll see right there. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. So
Refillable.
yeah, it's refillable, so sustainable, right? Because you're going to reuse it.
Yeah. How many pages are in the little notebook?
There's going to be 50 pages in there.
Okay, so it's not like 10 pages or something like that. No. You get a good amount of sheets. And what's the overall size of it?
This is going to be. This is a 5x7. What is that one?
It looks around there, maybe.
Yeah, I think a 5x7. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's perfect. It's like the perfect little size, and you could tuck all your little notes and everything in
and it's
there.
not bulky, so this one would easily again fit into your bag, right, and take it out, and you can travel with it. I personally always travel with a notebook.
I feel like I would like to get one of these for all of my inside sales reps, for Karen Wenning and Tammy Kepler and Teresa Aid. I feel like they can all use these, and maybe they can help to show a customer. That's really fun product. So I know you have a pen coming up too that's like super unique and super hot right now. I've been waiting for that.
Is that your favorite new product?
Yes. Okay. That and the friendship bracelets so far.
The friendship
are my favorite.
You can't go wrong with the friendship bracelets.
No,
so yes, this is gonna be our NFC scribe pen, right? So you're probably wondering, what is NFC, right? It's called, what is that, huh? It's near field communication, right? Okay. And I relate that to, like, you're at the grocery store and you're ready to check out your totals there, and you just tap your card to pay, right? And the transaction's completed. Well, that's what's in here, the NFC, near field communication. There's going to be a chip right here in the pen, right? You can kind of see, I don't know if you see where it says NFC kind of on there.
Yep.
On that. Okay, good. So all you have to do is take this and you just tap it to your phone. As I tapped it, I don't know if you saw, this website popped up.
Oh, that is clever.
And then you'll see that the website popped up. So basically with the NFC near field communication is we program that to any URL that you want, basically any website. And so, on there.
I have so many questions. Are you ready?
Maybe. Let me see if I can help answer them today.
Okay, so the first one is, I am a pen girl. I write a lot. Does this come in multiple color inks, or is it only black?
This pen is so hot for us. We have it in black and blue ink now.
Oh, I love that. I love blue ink, right? Because I like my documents, especially if there's contracts that have to be signed. I want to see that blue ink standing out against the black type on the page, right?
Yes, you do.
That's fun. What are the decoration options? Is it pad printed, laser engraved?
So this one's lasered right here. So when you laser, it's going to be white reflection back on that. But we can do a full color for an upcharge on this pen. So yes.
Oh, that's hot. I like that a lot. I have a lot of my clients have those beautiful, vibrant full color logos now. And I feel like there's less and less products that offer that full color option. So that is excellent. Is it, Effie, is it like a metallic-y or a soft touch? It almost
It's
looks
it's
really soft.
it's not metallic. It's that soft grip. You guys all know that it's a comfort grip. So, and
Yes.
that is the biggest trend in pens. Everybody likes that soft comfort grip. So we have that on this
Mm.
one. So yeah, and you can kind of see the shape, nicely designed, you know.
Okay. What is, can you reprogram the pen with a new web address later? Like, if you gave it to me and I got my use out of it, maybe you sent me it with your catalog on it so I could check out some new trending products. And then I say, well, I've seen Effie stuff. Maybe I want to reprogram this website and send it to my client with my
Yes.
logo on it.
We don't, so NFC, these, we don't lock the URL unless you request us to lock it. The only reason
Okay.
why you would really lock it if it was like a government or something confidential that
Sure.
you want to do that. So we leave them all unlocked unless you say you don't want it locked. And so what that means, there isn't an NFC app that you can download in the App Store for like $3. And
Oh,
basically that will give you the opportunity to override. So basically
oh,
you just tap it, it'll pull up the old one, and then you put in the new URL and you're ready to go. So yes, you could reprogram them yourself. Might take time depending on how much, because it's a manual process, but it's very
sure.
easy to do.
I love that. It's very sleek. It's very like elegant, and I could just see this being a big hit. Even like glue dotted onto like a little card and individually pie bagged, and then maybe put inside like a little type of bubble wrap or boutique envelope and sending it out as your invitation to an event, a VIP pass, as a business card, Effie, I would totally connect that to my LinkedIn.
Yep.
Could give my
You
catalog. Like there's so many different calls of actions that I can think with
event
this
plan,
pen.
event schedules is a huge one because you're at a conference and you don't want to print all the paper. So you just tap it and you have
Yes.
all that listed
Mm,
there. New product launches, donor, chamber, you name it. You can put anything on here that you want for that URL. And
that is
just let,
awesome.
yeah, that NFC is new technology, and you are going to keep seeing this in a lot of new promo items.
Okay, just last week I had somebody ask me about wooden NFC business cards. So it
And
is popping up more and more, that new technology. We are seeing it more and more and having clients ask for it. This is just a super neat product. I dual use, and you can reprogram the website so I can gift it and gift it over and over again. You gift it to me, I gift it to my client can gift it again. It's going to walk around until the ink runs out.
it is. And then don't worry, for Android, you saw my Apple, it's compatible with both. So Apple or
Oh,
Android devices. If you're an Android user, you just have to make sure your NFC is enabled on your phone.
okay. I've seen that in my settings before. Okay. Good point, Effie. I had almost forgotten that I'm so used to using an Android. I forget we still have iPhone lovers out there.
We do. And so, I had to learn about Android. So, and I did. And it does have a little romance printed on the sleeve to tell you how to use the pen, right? So
Okay.
Apple users would tap on the top right here, and then Android is going to be your chips in another place on the back of the phone. So
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And you mentioned a sleeve. Is there different options for sleeves? Is there maybe a plastic sleeve and maybe a velvet sleeve?
so we just put in the plastic sleeve that will have that information. But if you want to upgrade to a velvet sleeve, a box, we have those options for you for up charges. So yes,
Awesome. That makes me, because I feel like this is kind of elevated, and I feel like if you're going to use it as an invitation for maybe like a black tie affair, an awards dinner, something like that, you might want a presentation or that unboxing experience, if you will, that we keep talking about.
yeah, very fun trending item.
I think a
That is
lot of
super.
people think like a pen is a pen, right? But I feel like you have a whole bucket of pens on your desk, right? But we all gravitate towards our favorite pen, and it's going to be the one that feels nice, that has a good grip, where the ink flows nicely, and it just feels good in your hand. So I'd say, when you're looking for a pen, you want one that people are going to choose over the other ones, not the cheap plastic, Bic, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you want that wow factor, that bang
This,
for your buck. I feel like
and
that NFC technology gives us
it,
that.
in a case study, I was out. Someone's like, I don't use pens. They're so boring. And then I showed him this pen, speechless. They never think like, oh, a pen's a pen. No. So this is a wow factor for a pen,
Yeah. Super smart pen.
Super
Super
smart.
smart pen.
Love it.
So I think we're getting to the end now, but I think we have a couple of really fun products left. You're going to share some fidget products with us. And also, oh, this guy is fun too. I love this one. I think I have one behind me. I don't know if we can
Oh,
see it right here by my
yes.
finger.
Yes,
I put
yes.
it in my car cup holder the other day and it worked out fabulously. I haven't figured out how to refill it yet though, Effie. Will you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so this is our easy sneezy tissue dispenser, right?
So
And
cute.
as she pointed out, it's round, so that fit right into your car cup. What I like about this, check out this imprint.
It's huge. Look at that
Cute
real estate.
right? Full color label included in the cost. Can't go
Beautiful.
wrong. But this is refillable. It fits 50 tissues. So you see this bottom right here? If I pop it all off, I just squeeze it,
Okay.
and you just put it back on right there. So so refillable.
I love that. I love it because tissues are disposable, but this
Yes.
makes the product reusable over and over and over again. You know, the one thing I wonder, this would be really cool. Yeah, I've seen there's a lot of really cool trending travel items. There's like a little toter that goes on the handle of your suitcase, your rolling suitcase that will hold like your coffee mug and whatever else, so you can keep your hands free, right? I feel like this would fit perfectly in there too for like messes in the airport while you're traveling. All of those, and you could take it and put it in your hotel room when you land so that you have some extra tissues.
And we can always use tissue in the car, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is having the brand in the car is a great place, because how many minutes a day are we in the car driving our kids around, going to work, running to the store? So it's great visibility too.
So many. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if we put a QR code on there, would it scan good? It looks like the real estate is big enough.
I think it would, and we can just ask, and they will let me know. Haven't had that come up yet, but we ask and we'll let you know. The other idea for this is a new hire kit, right?
Oh, for your desk at work.
Yeah, I've always got tissues on my desk right here.
Oh, we
sitting
need one
ready.
of these.
In
We
a
need a branded one.
boring box. Yeah.
We actually have a new hire kit at Suttle-Straus, and we change it up every couple of years. I think I'm going to put this in my new hire kit.
You
Happy
should.
for 2026.
Yay! I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet, wellness.
Wellness.
It's a way to show care, and your brand keeps walking around because you can refill it. And typically, like I said, tissues are disposable, so that you don't keep a tissue box. Once it's empty, you throw it out.
Nope.
This is a really cool product. I love this one.
Me
What
too.
is the minimum on this one?
150 piece minimum.
Okay, so
and
all the products that you've been showing us today are low mins. That's
low
excellent.
mins and great price points. You don't have to break the bank for a great promo item to get the job done.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just love all the full color real estate. You guys have really knocked it out of the park with your 2026 trends this year.
Thank you.
I love it. Fidget fun stuff.
Oh, are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
I like a good fidget, right? But this this is a good new fidget, because it's a fidget with a focus, because it's multifunctional, right?
Okay.
So your fidget is here. We're gonna have our spinner. Look at that. How fun is that?
Oh, I love this. We've been doing a ton of fidget products for the Strong Kingdom, one of my franchise. They help disabled athletes to succeed and to grow, and they love fidget and sensory products. I really feel like this one would be really nice for them, for those
huge
athletes.
Real estate again, right? Huge real estate. You see the imprint area on that. And then you can see I kind of slid this out. You got your phone holder when you have it on your desk, so it holds your phone.
Here.
So you got your phone stand, right? And then on the other end, I'll flip that out. You got your screen cleaner for your phone, so you can clean it, right?
Oh my God. I love products that have hidden uses, Effie. That's fantastic.
That's me too. Like, I want, you got it all here, a great giveaway for any trade show. Who's not going to pick this up? I know I would.
That's going to be cool. I'm going to be calling you when we finish our recording, because I need to get a sample of that to my client. She's going to love it.
It does come in 3 different colors too, just to let you know. So it does come in white, royal blue, and a black too. So you got some different things.
I feel like it's perfect for teens. I know my kid, he's fidgeting. He wants to watch YouTube. It's basically everything he does.
Welcome kits.
Yeah.
That we were talking about, those employee new welcome kits, that would be perfect for.
Yes, it would be.
Absolutely.
And you can do that full color digital imprint right there, or if you wanted to, you could just do a 1 color too. So
I love
You
that.
got options for your imprint method. So
That is really cool. Does it have any packaging, retail packaging? Is it polybagged or something?
it's just poly bags. Yep, just to protect
Perfect.
it. Yeah,
Yep,
it doesn't get scratched up in shipment. So
that works. That's a super fun little fidget spinner. I like that it's dual use.
I do too.
That's
Well,
really cool.
Effie, you've shown us 12 great products in a whirlwind here. We've got one more bonus product. And if you've joined us today, you're going to be getting one of these for free. Everybody on the meeting today. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Megan, I didn't know you were going to give them to everybody. I thought only we got one.
Yeah, we got
That's
one
so
for everybody
nice
who
of
joined us
you.
today.
That is
Tell us
awesome.
about it.
She'd ordered enough for everybody.
So this
Oh,
is going
I
to be
love it.
yeah, your wheat straw sustainable commuter mug to go with you right here. So
I have been seeing so many wheat straw products. In fact, when you busted out the bento box earlier, I thought to myself that would be really cute with a wheat straw utensil set as an
yes,
employee retention gift. Can you explain to us what the gimmick behind the wheat straw is?
yeah, the wheat straw is just made out of polypropylene, which when you throw this into the landfill, it's 100% biodegradable.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that. Because
Yes.
it feels like plastic, so
Yep.
you feel like it's not biodegradable.
Yep. So you just throw this, you're ready to go, and you'll see wheat straw is trending, in the cutlery sides, everything today. So, but yeah, the mugs are perfect.
I love the colors on this. It's almost like it almost looks recycled. It's got a little bit of a texture to it. And I love the design that Megan did. But first coffee, and then she's got like her little coffee beans around it. It's so cute. I can see everybody loving this cup. I can't wait to keep using it. The lids screws and unscrews too. And so this guy, Effie and Megan and I were talking about it before we went live. He could be used for a right or left side handed person. It just depends on where you start turning so that you got your spout. How much fun is that? I love that. What's the minimum on this one, Effie, if my clients are interested in
only
that?
50 pieces. So yeah, you don't have
Oh, that's
to.
the lowest one yet. I love it.
Yes, that is, and you're going to be at the 350 price point. So a good price point on that for a sustainable item.
Yes.
One thing I want to make sure is you do not put this one in the dishwasher. Please wash this with soap and water.
Yes, ma'am.
With that.
Is that because it's biodegradable? It'll start degrading in there, or is it just gonna?
Yeah, this one they just don't. I think because of how it's insulated, maybe. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, some of them they just say. I actually don't recommend putting any drinkware into the dishwasher because eventually the logo will start to come off.
Yeah. Invasive. The
y-
chemicals and things, the shine
Yeah.
and everything that people put in their dishwashers nowadays.
Yeah, and if you don't like hot drinks, put your soda in there. Put your cold drink in there. You can do either or on this one too. So
What industries have you seen picking up on the trend of wheat straw products, Effie, so far this year?
there's every industry that has a green, sustainable
Okay.
mission statement. And it's every industry. Some more than others. They have to buy so many products made out of sustainable materials. Financial is a big one. Financial colleges sometimes too, if they have that mission. So it just depends, on what the mission statement is and if they want a green item. I do know, with a green item, you're gonna, you don't have, if it gets into a landfill, it's gonna be safe. It's gonna,
Okay. Is it now with the glass cork cup earlier? That one was only meant for hot products. Is this one hot and cold?
hot and cold.
Okay, awesome. And I know one of the questions that Megan and I were talking about when we first saw this product was, for our Starbucks lovers, what size is this? Is
This is a
tall,
grande.
or venti?
Grande all day long.
All right.
Take it to Starbucks. Have them make it down in there. I don't know if they do that, but ask them.
I bet they would. For what they charge for the coffee, I'm sure they'll put it in your preferred choice of cup.
Yeah. It's just a great cup to take when you're commuting,
It's light too.
Yeah.
And
It's lightweight.
I always have a problem with like the big Yetis, like the big 40-ounce Yetis. I always have to get the little handle that slides on it because my hand, like I drop it all the time. This one fits in my hand perfectly. It's not too, for being a grande, it's not too wide. So it's nice, and it's nice and light. Megan, thank you for the cup. That was so generous of you, to you and Effie, for buying one for all of the people that registered for the webinar. I didn't realize that everybody was going to get one. I just thought it was us.
Yeah, so that's all the time we have for today. If you have questions about any of these products, we're going to send an email after this with a lookbook with details on each of these products and Christina's contact information. So if you want pricing or you have questions, Christina will be who you're following up with. And then we're going to collect your mailing addresses so we can get these out to you. But thanks everyone for attending today. And thanks Effie so much for sharing all these fun new items with us.
Thanks for having me today. It's been fun.
Thank you, ladies, so much. And thank you to everybody that registered today. I can't wait to get your free cup. Come join us again.